I want you to know that everything is
energy.
everything is
Energy.
and it all depends on what you are feeding yourself with. What you are feeding yourself with is very important. What you are feeding yourself with is very important. Very what?
Important.
Let me give you experiments. Okay? This is a 2 glass of water. This glass of water is pure and white. Is a pure water. And this one too is a pure water. For example, you have a negative friend. If you have a negative friend that is always telling you negative word, this is a negative friend. This is a negative person. A negative person. You understand? If you have a negative person or a negative friends or a negative mother or a negative brother or a negative father, you understand? Anybody can be negative. It all is you have to really know the positive people around you. You understand? There are negative people and there are positive people. So you are this water. You are this water. You are so pure. Your heart is so pure. You don't have any bad negative influence in you. Then you will not start going with this kind of negative person. You understand? That is the reason why the word you hear matters a lot. Did you hear me? The word you hear matters a lot. What you listen to matters a lot. You understand? So this is a negative person. He's coming to you all the time. All the time. Giving you negative word. Did you see? You will not be pure anymore. Giving you every time negative word. Negative word. If you did not resist it and tell this negative person, no. It's villainish. I don't want it. And please, and stay away from that person. If you did not stop it, the person will keep on telling you negative word. And you will keep on hearing negative word. When you keep on hearing the negative word, what will you now become? You will now become negative. You will not become, as you can see, you are no longer pure. You are no longer pure because you accommodate her or you accommodate him. You allow him or her to be telling you that negative things. That is why you are now negative too. Because that is why it all matters. It all is very important on the friends you follow. It is very important on the people you call your friend. If you have a negative friend, automatically you will become negative later. You understand? So if go and bring another cup for me. Sit down. I hope you are getting this lesson. You understand? If you have later you will not become negative because you allow this negative person to be telling you negative word. You understand? To be teaching you negative things. Later you will not become negative. For example, as the negative person come to you and tell you negative things one time, and you return it back, negative person, you cut it off and replace it with if you cut it off and replace it with a positive person, so anything a positive person tell you, you will be growing bigger. You will be growing bigger. You will be you will be intelligent because you are mingling with a positive person. You understand? You are not mingling with a negative person. You understand? So anytime a positive, but how can you know this person is a negative person?
When you say negative word.
Good. How can you know a negative word?
When it's bad.
How can you know a negative word? Let me give you an example. You understand? I want to give you example now. You understand? This negative person, is always already negative. You understand? Then how you can know you a white heart, a good heart, a wonderful heart, intelligent heart? How can you know this negative person? How can you know if this person is a negative person? Is when this person always come to you to gossip another person to you, to tell you about another person. You understand? To always come to you, for example, you understand? To always come to you, for example, and tell you your brother said this, your sister said this. And when you ask your sister say, I did not say so. And when you ask your brother, and your brother say, I did not say so. You understand? That is how you know this person is a negative person. He is trying to bring problem between you and your sister. He is trying to bring problem between you and your brother. So if the person tell you this, if this negative person tell you, this is what your sister did, don't tell your sister. The negative person, that is how you will know. He will come to you and say, don't tell your sister, or don't tell your mama. You just know that that person is evil and is looking for somebody that is going to spoil. You understand? You will not too much understand, but when you are growing up, you will understand this lesson I'm trying to tell you. You understand? So always try to know a negative person. Is very important. A negative person will always come to want to get information from you. He will want to talk about others. That is how you know a negative person. A positive person, when a positive person come to you, a positive person will always come to you to tell you how you people can learn, how you can read, how you can write, how you can know book. That is what a positive person is coming to tell you. And when a positive person is always coming to, and you are learning, and you are following this positive person every time, and you are learning, and you are not, you are, is everything about this positive is how to learn, how to play a genuine play, not a rough play, nonsense play, a good play, how to be, to read. Then you will see that you will be excellent. Your heart also will also be clean, and you will be good. You will be you will know more book. You understand? You will know more book. And the same thing, you will be feeding also, you too will be also feeding her about how to learn, how to read, how to write. The same thing, her cup also will be full. You understand? But when a negative person come to you, what a negative person will always say, a negative person will always want to put negative word in your mind. You understand? A negative person will always want to say, he always want to talk about other person. You understand? He always want to, he will not talk about book. He will not talk about anything, but he always want to talk about anybody. He will always want to talk about maybe your mother. You understand? He will always want to talk about your mother. That is how you can know a negative person. He will always want to talk about your mother. He will always want to talk about your brother. Your brother, why is your brother like this? Your brother is like this. Your brother is like this. And he will tell you not to tell your brother. He will tell you not to ask your brother. That even if he did not tell you to ask your brother, and you ask your brother said, no, I did not understand, I did not do it. You will know that he is always coming to bring problem between you and your brother. You will know that he is always coming to bring problem between you and your sister. You will know that he is always coming to bring problem between you and your family. Nobody should bring problem between you and your family. You already know your brother is your brother, and your sister is your brother a sister. You have to stand for them. You understand? You have to stand for them even in the back. You understand? Don't allow anybody to speak nonsense about your brother. Don't allow anybody to speak nonsense about your sister. You understand? Instead, when you notice that person, that negative person, cut them off. Cut them off. Cut them off. It's very important. You understand? The lesson is very important. That is a negative person and a positive person. So anytime you are a positive person trying to mingle yourself with a positive person, you will later eventually become a negative person, because as a positive person you are not trying to mingle yourself with a negative person. Later also you will become a negative person. But when you know you are a negative, you are a positive person. If you know you are a positive person, close your mouth, don't talk anything. If you know you are a positive person and you know this person is a negative person, and you are staying away from that negative person, then the person cannot influence your mind. The person cannot influence your thinking. The person cannot influence your heart.